Hey Leo, what's going on? Still got art stuff on my table. I apologize. So, in your meditation, this is what I heard. I heard that, some of you like to relax and it's because you've been through so much. You've been through a ton of shit, okay? You've been through hell and back. And it's just, there's a lot more that you need to get done to get where you want to go. So you escape, and then when it's time, it's like you look at this pile of work you got to do you look at it as a mountain, and they want you to just pick from the mountain. They want you to pick something from the mountain and just focus on that instead of looking at it like it's a mountain that you can't overcome. There's something about Sagittarius being significant that this is a mountain that you feel like you're never going to overcome, and they don't even want you focusing on that right now. They want you focusing on something else completely. I just saw an angel orb fly right over here. They want you focusing on anything else besides that mountain, because that mountain is going to dissipate into a molehill like by itself as you focus on something else. This wants to stay out. Okay. They want you to know that it's a great thing that you've been taking chances and taking risks, because there's somebody else who's recognized and acknowledged the fact that you've been taking chances and taking risks, and they want to take a chance on you. They want to take a risk on you. Like, oh, this is a risk taker. This is somebody who's not afraid to go against the grain. And this is somebody who's not afraid to do something without having all the answers in place. This is somebody who's just going after what their heart desires, and if it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, they know they're going to burn. But it's like they've been working on this for so long. They're not going to burn. There's a lot of momentum going here. You don't realize how much momentum's going in your favor instead of going in the opposite direction. It's like sometimes your fears tell you that the momentum's going in the wrong direction, but it's not. It's not at all. It's going exactly where it needs to go. You've built a lot of good momentum. You know what it's like? It's kind of like, I'm just going to give you an example from losing weight, because that's something I've been doing. I've lost 48 pounds. And something that I've noticed, like, let's just say this started in February, I believe. Yeah, the February, I think, is when I made the decision to try, was February. So in February, and then here we are in July, and I was thinking I wasn't making any headway. But the truth was, I would make a little bit of headway, and then I would go back to my old ways a little bit, and then I'd make a little bit more headway, and then I go back a little bit, and then I make a little more headway, and then I go back a little bit. So each time that I lost weight, I didn't fully go back to the starting point. I just went back a little bit and then made some more headway and then went back a little bit. And that's what I feel like you have been doing all along, not realizing, because whatever it is that you're doing, it could just be you in life in general, getting things together. You've been doing this. It's been wonderful for you. They want you to know you're making a lot more progress than you're giving yourself credit for. I keep seeing 3-2-1 a lot. There's something that's wanting to come into your life, and I feel like it's this give and take. It's August. August is 333 on the clock. August will be a huge month for you to receive some type of good offer, where it's that individual or group or organization that's saying, hey, this is a risk taker. I like risk takers. This means that they have some moxie, they have some grit, they have something in them. They have that fighter spirit. I need that kind of spirit. I like that kind of energy around me. And somebody notices that about you. They told me to take off the bottom again. Yeah. You may be somebody who's had many different roles when it comes to career, or you've had several different jobs. And when you do those jobs, maybe at some point you had like that fleeting moment, that experience where you're sitting there thinking, I want to do something that's purposeful, something that has meaning to it. I want to do something that I can feel proud about doing. And that's what I get. And now you're in this position where, because you went against the grain, because you are standing out to someone, 444, you are standing out to someone, you are a natural influencer, actor, actress, somebody, a content creator. There's something about the way you do things that is just so magnetic. And all of a sudden, they told me to talk slower and sweeter. That's the way that you talk. Like you have this slow, sweet, kind of patient energy about you. But it's funny because you have this patient energy about you, but you're like the least patient person on the planet. When you want something, you want it. You know, you just go after it. They want you to start writing your experiences down, good and bad, because there are bad experiences. It's almost like you're thinking, don't write that down, because if I write about it, then I'm going to manifest it. But what they're wanting to do is they want you to write out the truth. And sometimes writing helps bring those thoughts that you're thinking all the time to the forefront of your mind, so you can recognize what you're thinking about more of the time and then rewire what you're thinking. So the bad stuff's going to come out, but Source is going to help you rewrite that story into a healthy, positive, uplifting narrative that's going to benefit you. That's so it's like you're getting pressured to write, but you're saying, I don't know what to write about. Everything going on is negative. And you want to only write about the positive. Source is going to take that negative and turn it into a positive for you to help you manifest this a lot quicker. They want you to know there's a lot of love here for you that you're not able to fully feel because your heart's just a little pinched off. And it's due to something with an ex, some type of love. And we're going to get into that now. They're saying there's feelings there in regards to that that's blocking you. What is it about this ex? What is it that there's something the ex wants to say and they want me to use this? Somebody is like waiting for the okay to contact you, like a text message or a smile if they see you out in public. It's like they've been wanting to, but they also know that you kind of set a boundary with them and they don't want to break that boundary. But damn, are they not want? It's like they are obsessively thinking about you, obsessively thinking about you. Okay, they know they're being taught a lesson right now. You were somebody else's lesson. They do want you to contact them. It's like they want to talk to you so badly, but they're not going to be the ones to break the silence, is what they're thinking right now. And this is somebody, and this is a pattern of behavior. They may have left you before you could leave them, but this is a pattern of behavior with many different things. Like it's almost like I'm gonna finish my food before you finish your food. It's everything's a competition with this person. Their life isn't as together as it seems on the outside, so they don't want you comparing your outside to this person's inside right now, or comparing your inside to this person's outside, because they may look like they're keeping up with the Joneses, but everything is falling apart inside of them. And something they're noticing about you is you are able to really keep the inside like poised together and intact. And they want to ask you so badly how you are doing that. Like, teach me what you're doing. But at the same time, they don't want to be the one to break the cycle. They don't want to be the one to break the silence, because then you would have the power. So they don't want to give you that dynamic right now. You see what I mean? And this is what you need to write about. This is their angst. This is their problem. This is their energy that they need to focus on. But they are putting that towards you, which makes you think about them when you're confused about, are you thinking about them or are you receiving a thought about them? Is their inner being letting you know that they're thinking about you, or are you thinking about them? And that's something that Source is trying to navigate with you and teach you right now. And that's something they want to teach you through writing, so you have like a solid visible example that you can read and say, hey, this is what's going on. I'm thinking about this person a lot because they keep thinking about me, and I am tapped in, tuned in, and turned on good enough. It could be Sagittarius because this is Sag sitting right here on this. You can't see it, but it's Sag. I'm also seeing Virgo. Yeah, and this is what, like, you have a lot of feelings for somebody, but you know that this isn't the right time for you guys to be together. You like, you're focusing on yourself. You don't want to lose this person completely, and maybe that's where the lingering feelings are. It's like you're afraid that if you let go of them for right now, that means forever, and you're not ready to let go forever. But the source is asking you to let go of this right now, because if you were to get this connection back, it would not end in a way that it would end in a way that's worse than it did before. Somebody has too much hold on your heartstrings. There is going to be some type of tempting communication coming your way. They want you to know that this person is doing it. It's a different person. That they're doing it, but they are also seeing other people. They're going to lie to you and tell you that they're not seeing anyone, but they really are. The source wants to point out that this is something coming back around for you to close the cycle out, because look what came out. This is exactly how it came out. Justice and ghost. Somebody that ghosted you in the past feels like now you are the one ghosting them. And this is that person that they want you to write about. They don't want you contacting this person. You can literally just write them letters. You don't have to contact this person. Something about handwriting it out too. You can do it on the computer. Like if you're angry and it's just easier for you to fly with it. But something about also handwriting is important. Yeah, about self-love. That's why. Handwriting about self-love. Writing about how aware you are about, this is about you letting the tables turn on someone else. They ghosted you. Maybe you ghosted them in the past, vice versa. There's something about the tables being reversed here. Like tables are being turned over here. Someone's having someone, and I feel like it's this person that is wanting you to contact them. They've been having heavy dreams about you since springtime. So last season. There's something about you receiving justice, and they want you to. This could be a Scorpio. This is someone you're not not in communication with, but you. This is what I love about this. If you look at this table, we have self-love, communication pointing right from self-love communication to justice and ghost, appreciation around spring and dreams. There's somebody that you're talking to in the astral realm that's giving you answers and clarity to this situation. Yeah. Somebody is that. Oh God. Whoever this is that wants you to contact them, that's been affecting your manifestations, they are being told right now that they're having another child. They're pregnant with. If it's a female, they're pregnant. If it's a male, they got somebody pregnant. They're having a baby. That's something that's happening right now. So this person feels like they can't come towards you because, oh, now I'm having a baby, Now, having said that, there is another storyline going on here. They want me to look at this as the Empress card and look at this as the future position. This is what you're going through at this moment. Okay? Denial and communication both came out sideways. You are in a place of self-love right now. They want you to know there's somebody that you are connecting with in the 5D that's sending you messages of love and appreciation, giving you ideas of how to move forward in your current situation, letting you know when they're going to be there to help you out of a situation, to be able to get away, from them permanently. There's something also about a message coming in for you where you may have to travel for a little bit. They want you to know that right now they want you to look at yourself as the one that is pregnant. This is the Empress card. You are about to burst. This is somebody who's about to deliver, right? So they want you to look at yourself. The more self-love you give yourself, stay in communication with whoever this is in the dream state. Your dream state's going to really get wild. It's going to get pretty vivid. And it's because source is going to be You ever watch that Harriet Tubman movie where she'll like all of a sudden drop to her knees and she has like this download, or she'll have a dream and wake up and then all of a sudden she leaves right before people are coming to kill her and the people around her? It's kind of like that. Like you're going to start having visions like that where you're just going to know when to move and when to stay and what to do at exactly the right time. So don't, it's like you are somebody, you're not afraid of talking to ghosts. You're not afraid of it's like you find balance by talking to source, by talking to your ancestors. This is how you find balance, and this is what they want you to know. They're giving you verbatim of exactly what you need to do right now in regards to this situation. You are about to pop into a really abundant time period. So I want to look at some tarot and see a very abundant time period. I'm not even sure what to name this reading because so much has come out that's... Look, didn't I say writing in a book? And she's literally writing in a book. There you go. There's something about whatever it is that you write right now has the potential to make you a lot of money. You don't realize that your story is going to make you millions. This wanted to stay out. I may be running, but my soul only wants you. That's why you need to say no for now to somebody and not no forever, and realize that it's not no forever, it's just no for now. You're not used to, you're not somebody, maybe you're somebody who's really good at burning bridges, you know? Like you're leaving things in the past and cut it off physically and that's it. There's something here where it's a no for now. And they want you to start writing down all of your experiences. They're telling me that you have 3 books in you right now. 3 books. All wrapped around things that you've lived, but different niches, so to speak. And there's 3 books that you could be publishing right now and making tons of money off of. Yeah. This is the idea. Like, Source is going to communicate this with you. Source is going to... Oh, they told me to keep going. So they want you to look at Source like this and you as the child. But let's put you over here. So look at it like this. This is Source. They're giving, see how he's got like this smoke or this cloud coming out of his mouth, and it's like you looking at this sword. This is you and Source. They are going to feed you this book. They're going to feed you this information. It's nothing you need to figure out on your own. All you need to do is stay balanced by eating healthier. You need to eat more vegetables. They also want you... I just heard stay safe. They want you to stay in your house, in your current location. Like if you don't feel like going out, there's a reason for that. It's like certain people may be driving by, watching you, trying to see what you've got going on, and they may be just wanting to get a glimpse at you. It feels like somebody that you dealt with, that person that, wants you to contact them first. They have someone else fully enamored with them that you don't know about. And this person has become obsessed with you. So instead of them being with your ex and your person, they all of a sudden have become obsessed with you. It's like their love and obsession for you has become very unhealthy, and they like watching you a lot without this ex knowing. Like I feel like at first maybe the ex is the one saying, hey, can you check and see if so-and-so is doing things right? But now all of a sudden there's somebody that you have an ex or something that's seeing someone who's become... like this kind of sick obsession with you instead of your ex. It's like they're with the ex to get to you type of thing. They've got this kind of obsession with you. So Source wants you to stay in the house. You're not going to get hurt by this person. Nothing bad's going to happen. All the things that need to be, all the evidence that's needed to help you out of a situation, it's happening right now. There's nothing you need to do about that for someone here. Also, I heard somebody needs to loosen up their hips a little bit, have some fun, dance, get out in the sun. And now you got the Queen of Swords. Somebody's watching for you. So this is that person when I said you're totally protected, don't worry about what's going on. There's somebody getting information for you, okay? All right, that's what I have for you, Leo. Peace and love.